as somebody who's looked up to him for a long, long time, I'm really hoping that this is not true.
Play-Doh Wrestling. Play-Doh Wrestling.
Breaking news out of the WWE. Vince McMahon, the head of creative and former CEO of WWE, has been accused of a number of different things. Has been accused of sexual assault, human trafficking with some former employees of WWE, one of which being Janelle Grant. She was the lady who came out and essentially doxed him for doing what she says was sexual assault, general trauma that he imposed on some of these employees that had worked for him. I don't know what's true. I do not know what's true. Some of these outlets now reporting that some prominent names within the WWE had been mentioned within the lawsuit Grant had filed, some of which being John Laurinaitis, Brock Lesnar, and even Chris Jericho. People still are just trying to gather information right now. But I will just say, as somebody who has looked up to this guy for a long, long time, you know, he is one of the patriarchs. He's one of the founding fathers of sports entertainment in this way. You know, nobody had promoted professional wrestling on the scale that Vince McMahon had when he decided to start the WWE in the mid-'80s. So it's weird, and you know, I'm at a loss for words, honestly, but I will just say that as somebody who has had as much power as he's had for as long as he has, I can't say I'm too surprised by this. Granted, I don't know if this is true. These accusations could be false. I don't know. I really hope that they're not true, because it would be very disappointing, and I think it would put a very sour taste in the mouth of, you know, the millions of not only WWE fans but professional wrestling fans across the world, around the world, across the country, because this guy has really been a positive force in so many people's lives. If this is true, this will definitely put a stain in his legacy, a major stain. I mean, these accusations are huge, and obviously, you know, this is coming on the back of some accusations that had taken place during the, you know, former portion of last year. So for this to happen, it's disappointing. I hope that this is not true. Nothing has been proven yet, but yeah, for these accusations to be coming out, you know, 20 plus years after the fact, it's not a good sign, and it's really unfortunate if this is true and this was thrown under the rug. It's just a bad day in WWE's history, and I don't really know what to say. I just it's disappointing, very disappointing news, and I really hope it's not true. If it is, I hope he's brought to justice, and it's overall, I just think people in this industry, these fans, they have given him so much that for him to be doing this behind closed doors is gross, and it's not right. So I don't know if this is true. That is, if he's doing it. If he's not, obviously the people who have made these accusations, they need to be brought to justice as well. But again, I don't know what's true. I have no idea. I know as much as some of these mainstream media outlets. The WWE clearly is trying to do some damage control right now. What's in store for the future with regard to Mr. McMahon and his status with WWE, the company that he had built, that he really was the founding father of. I guess we'll see. But in the meantime, this is where things are. This is not good. This is probably one of the worst things that could possibly happen for the company, for the company's reputation, company that has been known to be a total gold standard. Just their track record with regard to charities and philanthropy and just being good people, doing good work. This really puts a stain in that, and I think it comes as a shocker to a lot of different fans, myself included.